turn this into this. Hello and welcome to another episode of Chocolate Plus. My name is Mark, aka the Great British Chocolatier, and today I'm going to be putting some chocolate in this crystallized ginger here, but we're not going to just stop with regular dark chocolate. I'm going to stick in some some orange oil into the chocolate, because I think orange and ginger and chocolate is just going to be a great, amazing taste. And of course, because it's crystallized, I think they added some like citric acid on the, let me see, maybe not, ginger, sugar, sulfur dioxide, or maybe. But anyway, haven't done it before. As you know, I'm going to put this in the microwave because that's all you're going to need. Of course, the chocolate in the bowl. Stick them in the bowl like so. And throw it in the microwave. 30 seconds, 3 rounds, stirring in between. I'm not going to bore you with this, so I'll be back when it's done. Okay. That's round 3, and as you see, it's mostly melted. Now you got to give it a good stir. If you don't give it a good stir, you're going to get hot spots, and hot spots is not a good spot for those who remember. And so you just got to keep stirring until every last bit is all done. Now we're going to do little things a little bit different today. I have my baking sheet with my parchment paper, but I'm not going to dip this into the chocolate. I'm going to put it onto a separate piece, and I'm going to dip them by hand. It's a little. That's why I always wear gloves anyway. When you're wearing gloves, cut your nails, because if you don't cut your nails, then your nail's going to pierce through the glove, and then you're going to get chocolate all inside your glove, and then your fingers are going to touch the food, which we don't want. So, just a free tip you got there. So, because I'm right-handed and I've got the camera over this side, and it should be over the other side, but I don't have the space wall here. So I'm going to try and do this with my left hand. But what I'm going to do, you see now that it's totally melted and no lumps. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pour some of this onto the parchment paper here. And because this is cold, it's going to start to firm up kind of quickly. But let's just pour some onto the parchment paper like so. And let me get this out of the way. He says as he puts it in the way. And these are just crystallized ginger pieces. But it's all. Oh, I forgot to add in the oil. Okay, so we gotta rewind. Throw this back in here. Oh, what a mess. Alright. Oh, hold on. I got this. It's only parchment paper. So, of course, when you do this, you're going to do it the right way. I mean, let me just say that. I could have just did it in dark chocolate, and of course, I leave the fork. Oh goodness. I left the fork in there. I'm making a right mess of this. Alright, let's get this out, because I don't want to get my gloves dirty right away. So, obviously, you're not going to do what I just did. Over there. Okay, so we just melted the chocolate, we stirred all the lumps and bumps out, and now we're going to add in our orange oil. Make sure this is Low-Ann's oil. Get it at Michael's, any craft store, get it on Amazon. Make sure you get the oil, not the water, because water with this will seize it up and that's not good. So how much do I give in a 12-ounce bag of chocolate? I just fill up the cap. What I've been doing, filling in the cap. It's about 1 capful. I don't know how much that is, but you can taste it. If it's not a lot, there's not enough. See, I've got oil on my fingers and I'm making a big mess today. So anyway, you've got to stir this in. You want to stir it in. Oh, and dark chocolate and orange. Man, I'm telling you, if you've never had dark chocolate and orange, then you gotta try it. Anybody from England would know exactly what it tastes like because of the Terry's chocolate oranges that you can get over there, or the orange flavored clubs, as I remember from back in the day. And look at that. We have our orange infused chocolate. Now that I've made a mess, I'm going to need some more parchment paper. Alright, and so let's do this correctly. So we have orange chocolate and ginger, and we're going to pour this onto our table, onto the parchment paper like so. Put that to one side, and this is simply, you're just going to throw it in and use one hand to throw it in, one hand to dip. Like so. Making sure that it's all covered. Making sure that it's all covered. See, I should have done this with my left hand, and I didn't, and I said I was going to do that. So let me do this. So it goes into the chocolate. You roll it around, making sure it covers everything. Tap off the excess, and we lay it down on the sheet like that. So I almost put my chocolate hand again into the. Now I could do this in the bowl, but I thought I'd show you this way. I'm gonna get a nice amount, making sure every nook and cranny is covered, and want a nice coating of chocolate on the ginger. So that's it. You're just gonna dip, roll it around, knock off some of the excess, and on our baking sheet. So let me finish doing this, and I'll get back to you after I'm all done. Okay, as you can see, I reverted just to using the bowl because the chocolate firmed up too quickly on the parchment paper. So what I'll do is, once it starts, as you see, it's starting to firm up, I'll just throw this back into the bowl and put it back in the microwave for about 10 seconds. But it's really, really simple. You're just basically throwing it in and you're wrapping it in the chocolate. And I think this one is better to use your hands and a fork or a spoon, because you can really get into all the nooks and crannies and really cover it good. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do right now. I've got a few ginger pieces left over. This is going to go back in here once it's completely turned up. And all this is going to do, I'll just melt that back again. And same goes for this, because there's no chocolate left out. It's not going to be wasted. I'm making a mess. But it's all going to go back in here. This goes in the fridge. And you see a lot of it, I'm making a big mess. But this is, a lot of it's firmed up already. But I'm going to stick it in the fridge. I did it too fast. I'm going to sit this in the fridge for about 5 minutes. I'm going to clean up and give it a taste test. See you in a bit. Okay, we are back, and I made such a mess. Look, I've got chocolate on my banner, but I'll take that off. I cleaned up here, and a good way to get chocolate off your counter is use a pastry scraper. Comes straight off, and then Bob's your uncle. So here we have it. We have our crystallized chocolate, crystallized ginger in dark chocolate, which is infused in some orange oil right there. And you know what we need now is our famous red plate, which is right here, and we're going to load it up. I mean, just look at these, absolutely delicious. Nice flat bottom right there, and they are all different sizes, which is fine. And we're just going to toss them all onto our red plate, famous red plate here, and push this to one side. And yes, I could have made a lot more, but I didn't. But I would easily use up the rest of these in 12 ounces of chocolate. But look at that, this is going to taste amazing, and I can't wait to try it. I'm going to try a small piece here, because ginger can have that spicy, slight heat kind of thing, good for your throat, good for everything inside you. And they've got a bit of sweetness with the sugar because it's crystallized by the hot chocolate. The dark chocolate is going to be good just by itself. Adding the orange into the chocolate, oh, it's going to be amazing. So here goes. And I just realized I should have bit that in half. Yeah, it was really good. Well, let's break one in half, if I can. Look at that. I never know what camera, there's 3 cameras on this phone, and I never know which one it is. But look at that, you got crystallized ginger, and the subtlety of that. That was a small piece of the ginger. Blends really good with the orange. Now, I use 1 cap. I can taste it. It's not overpowering. Dark chocolate is smooth. I think I would want to probably put a little bit more orange oil in it. Maybe a half a capful to 1.5 capfuls. But that's just a taste preference. But these are absolutely delicious, well worth making, that you can make in your own home. I'm in my own home, and even though you saw I had many little issues because I'm moving about and I should have just did it all in the bowl, go with the flow, no stress in making chocolate. It's going to taste good at the end of the day, and that's all that matters. Now, comments, questions, put them down below. I am gonna, one viewer did ask if I can make some chocolate bars that you could buy in the store, but you want to make them yourself without a mold. So I'm working on that, so see for that. Also, things that are happening in this channel. I've got a new logo, as you saw. What else am I doing? I'm switching a few things up, so there's going to be some little change-ups, but it's all in the process of making a good video for you. I'm trying to cut them down to be a certain length so they don't go on and on. That's why I cut out no, I'm adding in that time now by talking. That's why I cut out the time with the microwave and melting the chocolate. So I'm really trying to condense things for your viewership. Unless you want it all in there, let me know in the comments. Share, like, hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't yet, chocolatize that subscribe button, which will let you know every time a new video has been uploaded. Well, that's all I've got time for today. It's getting hot, which means you've got to put the AC on, the air, because chocolate melts in the heat. One viewer said one time, how do I keep it cool? Listen, sometimes you've got no choice. You can stick them in the fridge and they last forever. Stick them in the freezer, they last even longer. Just take them out when it's time to consume them. Let them leave in room temperature for about 10-20 minutes if they're in the freezer, just so that people don't break their teeth on whatever you've covered in chocolate. But there we go. I hope you enjoyed it today. More chocolates on the way, and have a good day. Bye bye.